Hello gamers and welcome to today's YouTube video on the can opener, a tank that was introduced in the last patch, and gladly Wargaming listened to our cries about the armor layout being too strong and have nerfed this. How have they nerfed this? Let's find out in the video. Alright, let's get in it and see what we're able to do, shall we? It's going to be a good test here for our tank. Sadly, we do get Airfield, and Airfield is one of the most resident sleeper maps that exists, in my opinion. Luckily enough, I do have a good tank for the scenario that I'm in, which is a can opener. Now, of course, when we made the videos about this tank and basically cried that it was too good, Wargaming did it and they nerfed it. What did they nerf? The HP, because that was the problem with the tank. Correct. You are right. That was the problem with the tank altogether. But looking at it, yeah, my cupola is going to be on the good side, which means that I am going to be able to side scrape pretty well in this battle against the people that I am going to be playing against. So everything is going to be a-okay. And you can see for the size that I am still pretty fast. So everything there is going to be pretty good for me. Now, the question is, did I have a double keybound here? No, apparently not. I do not have my... it's not a that kind of double. It's still early for me. It's still early for me, alright? Please do forgive me. Now, let's see when we arrive. But yeah, this tank, we complained that it was bullshit because of the fact that well, it has a little bit of a lack of weak spots, in my opinion, and many other people's opinion as well. I should peek this. Yeah, you guys are not penning this, but I can see his lower plate. Got a good shot to him there, and okay, don't forget this is 420 alpha. I am switching to APCR, because why not? Intuition would be nice on this tank. It's nice to have. Of course, I started this off with the more economic-friendly review. We will have 4 battles in this video. We'll have 2 with more, you know, economic. I do believe that on tier 10 people at the very least use bounty equipment. I am that much of a believer at the very least. Between you and me. Come on. I was hoping there. And these E100s, how much pen do I actually have? Again, 318. So less than 40, around 40% pen rate, I think. I don't really want to peek this between you and me, because there's just too many people sitting there and aiming. Got a good shot there on the cupola of the Mino, the STB speaking. Yeah, sorry, Skunk, but T57 heavy showing up. Got a good shot on the lower plate there as well. This gun is like way too accurate for the armor that it has, in my opinion, which of course didn't change from test server whatsoever. Like, it didn't change. They still kept the armor what it was, the gun what it was. All they did was just nerf the HP a little bit. And yeah, I get blasted by artillery there because I am camping too hard. But nonetheless, we are having a decent game at this moment in time already. 2k damage. T100s are falling back. The Mino's getting blasted on the side by the T100. One could hope. Yeah, well, I already saw the AV miss him once before, you know, so... I knew what was coming. Oh man, that's so sad for the STV. And then he repeaks into another FV. I mean, it's kind of sad and kind of funny. I'm inclined to make a very big rotation here, but it's probably not a good one because the Vickers... No, the Vickers is running away. Like, my Vickers was locking down on that angle. So, their can opener is pressuring the north, but... he's not really gonna... I have an E100 sniping from A0. What a beautiful play. Yeah, I want to take the position where the 57 is going now. Again, the 57 is not really a good tank to be taking that spot. Especially on a one-shot, but you know... live and let live, so we let him go there. We're also going to be going there. I hope the Leo does not peek right now. A nice shot there against the FV. He's not looking our way. It missed, of course. You could clearly see that. But now we have the E57 to play behind against the Mino. That's pretty good for us. They didn't fix the gun bug, by the way. Remember, gamers, that the gun bug was not fixed from what I've been told. Where after a tank dies, the gun points straight out. And as a result of that, there's a desync between where the gun actually is and what the model shows. It's a great feature. Don't know how they made it. Don't know how they butchered it, but God knows they did. Wow. E100 blasts me. I blast the E100. The Type 71 gets rolled for 2k by the FV. All is good in life, huh? All is good. And this gun, like I said, is just way too good for the armor this tank has. It really is just weird to why this tank has as much armor and as good of a gun as it does right now. When peeking this, I gotta be careful because of the FV. I'd love to leave, but I'm very afraid I would die to the FV. Please don't blast me. Might be a Leo there. Yeah, there is. We give him a shot. All good. But that's nothing more but a trade. Nothing less than a trade. I'm gonna take one more from him. Which is very sad, of course. And I missed that one, which is also very sad. But I didn't want to sit in a position where I could get blasted by the V5s anymore. Instead, I'm gonna be here in front of them, where they could potentially push me. I'm hoping that my gorilla is spotting. My E100 that came out of A0 has died. The Leo is there. I bounce him. Very sad about that one. He's re-peeking, so we're definitely peeking this again to try and blind him. Looked good to me. Yeah, we're starting to lose the north a little bit again, and I'm getting pressured by a V5. So I'm assuming that I'm going to die. Oh, he hit my gun! Ram me. No, it doesn't do anything with drawing. I roll. Block with the gun again? Oh my god, we blocked with the gun again. Unbelievable. There's the FV. The V5 went under, so it's time to load HE and go for the FV. But lucky there against the V5, but I'm having a very, very good game for that. And of course I have to reload the full 16 seconds because loading 2 bullets technically. Gotta repair the gun. The FV would probably be pushing up now. Woo! Woo, baby! Quick blast, quick blast. The V5 is probably coming in front of me. That FV probably had a big surprise. Yeah, my HE alpha is 520, so 1040 average. And yeah, we find him. And now we are just waiting and looking to see if we need to stay here and hide until the V5 gets spotted against somebody else. That's what we need to do. That is what is necessary at this moment in time. He could be going anywhere. But I assume he's just sitting and waiting for me. What I would be doing. Trying to look a little bit to see if I can find something. Or see like a tree knockover or something that gives us info what is happening. Should actually be aiming behind us. In case the Leo grows adventurous and tries to flank us, which is probably not gonna happen, but there's a world in which he does. And in that world, we should be very ready. But yeah, looking at the current situation, I have 7k damage, I have 4k blocking, I have 2000 assists. You know, I've had a good game. Oh, the E100 is going under. V5 kills the Conqueror. Don't worry, I will blast the E100. I will miss the E100. Doesn't really matter. I could have taken the singular shot against him, but I opted for taking the chance of doubling him and killing him. And that didn't work out. 100 has now turned towards me. I give him the shot. I low roll a lot though. I was just checking for the V5. And I died to the RD rolls for 221. Unfortunate, but still a really, really, really potent game. Showing how, in my opinion, this thing is still busted. And the fact that it came into server like this is just... I don't know, man. I don't think that nerfing the HP was the right way forward. I would have been fine with having a lot of HP if it was able to at least have more weak spots. But you know, anyway, 7.4k damage, top of the board. Pretty good game to start off with, I would say. This might just be my favorite MM. You know, like full tier 9, no ID, not even any light things, just heavies and mediums and a few TDs all around. This could be a very, very good game for us, depending on how it plays out. We want to cross if possible. However, keep in mind, we don't need to cross. All right, we have to keep track of... There's a light. There's a tier 10 light, actually. We have to keep in mind... I didn't notice because the sack is as big as any other tank icon for some mysterious reason. We have to pay attention to how many tanks are in the city from my team. How many of them are opting not to go city? For example, the E5, which very interesting that he opted not to go city. I would always go city with an E5 personally. But looking at it, I think I will be able to cross. We start our turn here. We start our turn here. We start our turn here. Whoop. Up and over. And we get spotted out by the Tasak, was probably somewhere up there, if I had to guess. He didn't make a run past. The Rhino is already over peaking. He doesn't have a shot on us, however. Not that one actually worth taking. The Tasak is already clipping out my Sheridan. We see the face. We blast the face. And of course, because of our armor layouts, the face can do absolutely nothing against us when we were behind that holdout. But this one here you definitely can, because you can see our... Because you could see our driver's hatch and of course our cupola. But you look, as you can see, we can see the face. He cannot really shoot us back properly. And we give him a nice shot of damage. We rotate the guns to be able to look through the window. And the face is 100% a paid actor. We give the phase one more, drop him to 700 HP. He is angry, very angry. He very angry. And now we're looking to do a little bit more. We're looking for a Conqueror. When he gets shot by the TNH, he's probably not gonna repeat that, as he's now low HP. The face doesn't seem to want to rumble either. Maybe he does. Maybe he does want to rumble. He seems slowly starting to peek out. I'm gonna be hiding now. Zooming out, watching the face peek. I'm gonna be switching modes in the meantime as well, and we're gonna try it. And we blow him up. So a nice 751 extra on top there. We like that. Thanks for the juicy 700 face. So we farmed the full phase out. Now, of course, there is a Rhino further back, but now is the time to start pushing up, nonetheless, and start killing the ones that are in front of us with love and appreciation, of course. Get a good shot on the... He wants to peek. I don't know why he wanted to peek, but he did want to peek. Once. Give him a nice shot. 2.8. So far, pretty straightforward in terms of the shooting department and the what to do department as well. The total falls, and now it is just clean up city. We missed that one. That was pretty sad. Nonetheless, we will kill the armour 3 and use him as a shield, and he's bouncing us from the front. So of course, very funny as well. Hiding our cupola with our double guns. Right, scraping against the Leo, who's probably very confused what's happening right now. Get 3.7 on him. We're gonna side scrape him once more. Get another shot in on him, and he's like, "What the hell is what the heck is happening?" As we can see, the enemy team is starting to lose out. I'm gonna switch to the double mode here and not do anything against the Leo because he simply dies from behind. A lot of HP left. They do not have anymore. But a double against the CC would probably be enough to simply die. We're a little over eager. He's dead. 4.6. A good battle awaits us, nonetheless. There's a bad shot 25T over there. I think it was probably pretty close to hitting. Yeah, I need a spot from one of my teammates now. The bad shot chasing the Sheridan? He probably is. However, I do not want to be spotted. So I wait a bit to shoot. Never mind. I did get spotted, but 5k is 5k. I was waiting there to shoot, hoping that the bad shot wouldn't spot me, but he did spot me. Nonetheless, a good game. Alright, we get Highway, which is an interesting one. They have very good tanks to play against, may I say so myself. Even 100 mouse, always fun to try and shoot through their HP, especially the mouse is particularly fun to play against, in my opinion. So keeping that into mind is, of course, going to be the way forward for us. Can we make it happen? That is a different question. I believe in ourselves, though. I always do. But yeah, it's going to be mostly annoying to play against the... I don't know. Yak Panther, maybe. We opted for the Vents HP Turbo setup here. I think it's actually a pretty good one. So I'm pretty down with that one. D100 trying to come and spot, but the Manticore is in the interesting bush there in the field, countering this exact play. Like it because it protects the heavy cross into the city. So thank you for that, Manti. Now I also have intuition trained, of course, which is pretty nice to have because it allows me to switch between AP and APCR freely. It's probably a more important skill than things I had before when I had less skills. Thinking about it, because you know, being able to go between the two is actually very important, especially when otherwise it would take 16 seconds to reload intuition. Very important actually on this tank if you want to be using alternative loadouts that can switch between ammo types. So very important in my opinion to have, now that we think about it a little more. I'm switching ABCR, get a nice shot against the E100, more of the wall, the short nut as well, which is always helpful, to be honest. The two of them crossing at the same time, you cannot really shoot the Yak Panther as you will hit the FV, so you better aim at the second guy crossing. However, the enemy mouse is still Of course, showing up. And now with the mouse going there, it's time to teach him who is his papa. I missed that. I don't even hit the tank at all. And maybe the mouse cannot be taught who is papa here. However, there we go. Got a shot against his frontal plate when he peeks badly. Gonna be backed off now. Not a pen there. I was hoping maybe, you know. There's an E5 in front of me. Hello, Mr. E5. A Coppola shot 450 to the face. He's gonna be watching the Hori. I should be side scraping, but I'm assuming he's shooting heat, so I have a lot of debris. Object LOD still covering me. Got a nice shot against C5, 2.2. I quite like playing Highway City. What I could be doing here is very simple though. I could be peeking the mouse. And give him 898 to the face. I still don't know if you should be using this double too much or not. I don't think you should be. Nice 183. He's formidable. Good player that dies for his 1200 shot. At least it was AP and not hash, I guess. That is the upside of that. I didn't see him peek, so I wasn't ready for it either. This is the reality of the situation we find ourselves in. Hello, Mr. Mouse. I have returned after my endeavor with the 183. Give a good shot there against the FV. I don't really want to peek the 268, to be honest with you. I can avoid it. If I can avoid it, I will. There is it. Oh, wow. From there. Interesting. Hella confused what was hitting me, you know? Checking for the E5, he's not there. Gives us an opportunity to pressure the mouse a little bit because of course there's still a mouse. I'm gonna go through that superstructure there. He's gonna try and retaliate, he's gonna fail. We are however not going to fail. We just simply shoot him through the lower plate. He's gonna peek again or try to. We have 3 seconds. We are gonna kill him as well. Find that superstructure. Now looking towards this to see if there's any juicy damage to be picked up there, or if I'm gonna be continuing for the E5 and 268 here. I think there may be some juicy damage to be picked up, actually, gamer friends. We're gonna roll back. We're gonna switch modes. We're gonna peek through the wall. I'm gonna double him. Ready? Okay, are we gonna... we'll take one. I don't know if that was that smart at all, but you know, let's not get too deep into it. Now we could pick this again, where we have a hold on protecting us, like this little staircase. And the mouse rack, of course. Gonna pressure the E5 back. Not really any point of... I want to start pressuring on the left here slightly. Still a little afraid of the Jag. A good shot against the Arty. The Jag might be pulling around. I should have stayed and checked if the Jag is pulling around. You know, I can hold the angle until the Jag actually peaks, right? There's the Jag. Got a good shot against the Jag, 6.5k. Yeah, he's looking his way, but he's getting flanked by the I-7. He should be reacting to that. You would hope. He is reacting. 6.8. Now we're going to be pushing up through the outside. There's still a full HP 268 somewhere, but the gorilla would have spotted already if he was very close, so he is not. There he is, on the move, don't connect. Not really afraid of him penning me, afraid of him penning me though. But he's not looking this way. And I quite liked the vent setup on this map, to be honest. For this kind of close range, I'm taking one from him. For this kind of close range engagement, it felt pretty good. I'm gonna be honest with you. You succeeded in a position where I don't need to cross over to shoot him. I simply need to speak the bridge, I think. I should be able to. Peek him, shoot him, punish him. $902, and yeah, he's struggling with my armor layout because my armor layout is well, interesting to say the least, huh? Get the shot against the Leo. That's 8.5k. I don't remember how much HP the FV has. I really don't. I should have intuition. I should have intuition, guys. I won't get to shoot the FV now because I forgot to intuition. I didn't do what I said I should do, and it might actually cost me the 10k. If I intuition to HE, I could have blasted the FV for 900, and then I would only need one shot against the T100, who I know is somewhere behind me. Probably losing out on 10k before being overeager. Needed to intuition there. Needed to. Because of how much time it saves in reload. I have no idea. T100 is half HP, so 700. If I get the shot here, it would be very sad. Let's assume we're not getting the shot, then we are not missing out on 10k, okay? Because my teammates are gonna be capping. Yeah, I'm not getting the shot anyway, it's okay. We're not missing out on 10k, but this was a very, very good battle to show you just how powerful this tank can be in a close range situation. So, all in all, very good game. Very, very, very good game for us in this regard. We take that. We're happy with that. I think it just really shows how dumb this tank is, armor layout-wise, in close range scenarios, to be honest. But, you know, coming top of the board here with 9k damage, 1.5k XP. Anyways, pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, gamers, on the can opener. We will now take a look at the equipment that we were using. So in the very first two battles, we're using HP Turbo and Stabs and Bounty, but I think we could use Vents there as well. So we have a Vents HP Turbo setup, but then we also have a Vents HP Stab setup. Why the Stab after all? For very close maps, for the extra gun handling, maybe the Stabs would be nice. I haven't really gotten to test it yet. In terms of field mods on the can opener, nothing on the first. Then we take the aiming circle size, the view range, the reverse speed, and here I actually took the minus HE shell damage because I feel like I took a lot of HE shell damage. But anyways, I also to note, a safe storage very important on this tank because it gets ammo racked quite often. Anyways, gamers, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys all in the very next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. Ciao, ciao.